All right. So we are live now. We're live now. Um, if you're on this live session right now, if you've joined us, I want you to comment. Just go ahead and comment your name and where you're joining us from, right? So you're welcome, guys. Welcome to this training section. Welcome to this training section. You are highly welcome to this training section. So go ahead and tell me your name and where you are watching me from. Go ahead and tell me your name. Just type on the comment section your name and where you're watching me from. Yeah. So just go ahead, type your name and where you're connecting from. Meanwhile, can you hear me? Please let me know if you can hear me. If you can see me and you can hear me, just confirm. Confirm that you can hear me, please. Someone drop it on the drop on the comment section that you can hear me. If you can hear me, just let me know in the comment section that you can hear me, please. I can. Okay. Correct. That's good. That's good. Thank you. So bring it on. Bring it on. Yes, I can hear you. Thank you, guys. Thank you for joining in. Thank you for joining in for this section. It's going to be a very impactful section, and trust me, we're gonna start immediately. And before you knew that we even started this training, we'll be done. So you need to open up your mind and get ready right now. Okay. So before we fly, drop me your name and where you are connecting from, right? Of course, my name is Emmanuel. This should be displaying right here on your screen. So just let me know where you are. Let me know where you are joining me from, right? Drop your name and where you are joining me from. Yeah. So go ahead, drop your name and where you are joining me from. This is going to be an interactive section, right? So if I had wanted to talk to myself, I'll just record this section and then. But I want us to communicate. I want you to understand me. I want you to ask me questions. I want you to really, really benefit from the connection we're going to have this night in this training. So let me know. Let me know where you are joining me from. Okay, Okay, you're welcome. Okay, you're connecting from Akwa Ibom. You're welcome, Oge. Can see it. Then Colette is connecting from Lagos. Colette, you are welcome. You are welcome. You're welcome. So type in your name and where you're connecting from. So it's very important so that we can be able to have this connect, right? Okay. So Pius is connecting from Abuja. And Tosin is connecting from Lagos. Thank you guys for joining in. Thank you guys for joining in. Yeah. So I really appreciate. Then finally, before we fly, if you can still hear me and you can still see me and you're joining in right now, go ahead and do the. This is just we are trying to do the needful, which is to know ourselves, right? So go ahead and type in your name and where you're joining in from, and then also before we move in, I want you to devoid all distractions right now because this session is not going to be a very long one. It's going to be a short, precise, straight to the point session and also value packed. So please, I'm going to be sharing with you everything you need to know today about building high converting sales funnels. I'm going to be sharing you my personal experience about this particular skill, having been in this particular industry for more than 4 years. I'm going to be giving you every blueprint that I know. And by the end of this particular training section, I'm going to make you an offer. And that particular offer is obviously going to be for only serious persons, very only serious persons, right? So, but what you're going to benefit from this training section is going to help you. It's going to add your journey in the sales funnel industry, right? It's going to add your journey. So, we're gonna start right now. This exactly 5 minutes we started this live stream. So let's move on right now, okay? let's move on. So tonight, I'm going to be revealing finally the complete step-by-step guide to building and automating high converting sales funnel for any kind of products, and how you can milk $1,000 to $3,000 per month with this high in demand skill, right? So this is what we are going to be explaining, or this is what we are going to be going through tonight, and I'll be sharing with you every bit of thing. In fact, I have more than 60 slides for you that I'm going to go through within the next 60 minutes. And then I just want you to pay close attention and give me your all, right? Just give me your all. Forget about the internet right now. Forget about the messages you'll be receiving. You can respond to them an hour later. Just give me your attention, right? This particular training section will expire in the next 60 minutes. Give me your attention, and after that, this might be the best 60 minutes you've ever had on a live section, right? I promise you that. And that is how value packed I've prepared for you tonight. So let's go on. If you're just joining us, please tell me your name and where you're connecting from, right? Tell me your name and where you're connecting from, so I can be able to, mention your name and we'll connect well, right? So let's move on. Let's move on right now. Let's move on. Let's move on. Okay, so there are some facts we need to note, right? I want to lay this in the beginning before we move on. There are some facts you need to know, right? So the fact you need to note is that number one, every online business needs a funnel. And then I've started, guys. You can bring your notepad, bring your writing materials, give me attention, right? So every online business needs a funnel. So which means it is high in demand. It is high in demand. Number two fact I want you to know is very little people have mastered this particular skill. Very, very little people. Like a lot of people, if you ask them, do you know what sales funnel is? They don't even know what it's all about. Talk more mastering the skill itself. So which means it is less saturated. It is less saturated. Now, businesses, that is the third fact to note. Businesses are willing to pay $200 to over $2,000 to get a funnel done, right? Businesses, online businesses, are willing to pay $200 to over $2,000 to get a funnel done, which means it is very profitable. So I want you to have this fact, because this fact is going to help reset your mindset about what you're about to learn tonight. This is a value-packed training section, right? And I want you to note this fact right now, because it's going to help you to pay more attention and to be able to take the required action at the end, right? So, but I want to let you know that it's not everybody that is going to gain value from this training section. I want to lay the end. I want to show you the end from the beginning, so that if this does not resonate with you, I don't have to keep you here for another 60 minutes watching this training section. You can just go and do something else with your time frame, right? So if you don't fall into any of this category, please, this training is not for you, right? But if you do, then congratulations. This might be the best training sections you've been to this year, right? So this training is only for someone who wants to start making money online but don't know where to start or what skill to learn. So if you are that person, congratulations. This live session is going to benefit you 100%. Now, number two is business owners who want to use the knowledge of sales funnel to grow their businesses, right? If you are a business owner right here listening to me and you want to learn this skill and you want to apply it to your business to help you increase your revenue 10x, 20x, whatever x your business is, right? Then congratulations, this training section is for you. And the third category of people are freelancers who want to upskill, which means I don't care if you have a skill already. I don't care if this is your first skill ever, but business owners who wants to use the knowledge, freelancers who wants to upskill and make more money with a more profitable skill, right? Let's say you have a particular skill that you have, but that skill is actually not fetching you the kind of money that you want that can help you scale, right? Or that can help you raise a lot of capital. Then this training section is for you, right? So if you don't fall into any of these three categories, maybe you're someone that is just random, you're looking for a get rich quick scheme, something that you can just start today and tomorrow you're already making, I don't know, maybe 2 million, 3 million. Please, this session is not for you. Just leave, just use your data and maybe scroll on TikTok and have fun, right? So, but if you fall into any of this category, congratulations, we're going to have a lot of value to be sharing tonight. Yeah. So let's move on. So I want to tell you that I want to, or let's say if I told you that this particular simple three-page website system, I choose to call it a three-page website system, and I'll tell you why as we move on, right? So what if I told you that this three-page website system made me over 11 million naira in 9 months without writing any single line of code? Would you think that I'm another scam on the internet who is trying to, make claims and then use people's registration to now make money? I see this comment a lot, right? So, but if I make this claim to you, if I tell you that I was able to use this particular three-page website system to make over 11 million naira in just 9 months without writing any single line of code, without doing anything technical, without even being technical myself, would you think I'm just capping, or I'm just, saying some BS, some things that does not exist, or maybe I'm just trying to, enrich myself with people's registration, just like a lot of people say, right? Is it what you would think? If you are going to think that way, I'm going to be showing you some proof in this particular live session. Normally, I don't like doing this. I'm a kind of a little bit reserved, but one of the reasons I want to show you this is I want to show you what is possible. I want to show you what this particular skill can be able to do for you, right? If you can do it for me as an ordinary person with no tech skill, no experience, and I was able to get to where I am today using this particular skill, then it's possible for you as well, right? So I want you to look at this particular screen right now. Just go ahead and look at this screen. Okay, these are screenshots. I just took some of them because of this particular live session, right? These are some of the screenshots I've been able to receive from businesses. Some of those businesses are Nigerian businesses, right? And some of them are not Nigerian businesses. They are businesses based abroad, right? So as you can look at your screen right now, you'll be seeing a lot of money right here, right? You'll be seeing a business was able to, pay me up to 623K for a funnel project. I don't mean an entire, maybe like 10 funnel projects. I'm talking about just one funnel project, right? So I just give you the screenshot so you can know and see what is possible. Now let me even show you another one. So these are just some of the screenshots I was able to gather here and there just to show you that, of course, this particular skill is highly profitable, right? Just because it is less saturated does not mean that it does not make people money. Just because you don't know about it does not mean that if you know about it, it's not going to make you money, right? So, and I'm showing you this so that you'll be rest assured that number one is you're not learning from someone that just watched one or two YouTube videos and then decided to come and share something with you. No, you are listening to someone that is in the field. As I'm talking to you now, after this particular live session, I'll go back and start building funnels. Yeah, that is it. I have a funnel to build, I have a deadline to meet. So immediately after this training, I'm going back to business. So I am actually doing what I'm saying. I'm actually living I'm actually in the process right now. I'm not retired. I'm not even planning to retire anytime soon, right? There are a lot of businesses to still benefit, right? So that is it. I wanted to look at these screenshots. Now, to further explain to you that this is not a joke, this is no joke. If you look at my screen right here, this is actually a video, and I think I should play this video a little bit for you. This is actually Mr. Ronald. Or you know what? Because of our time, I will not be playing this video right here, but I'll give you the opportunity to go ahead and maybe after this particular training section, go ahead and go through my social media, or just maybe go through my page or any page you see about me. Just go through and you're going to see some of these testimonials that I'm showing you right here. So this is Mr. Ronald Zamora that I was able to help to build funnel for his business. If you are in the internet space, you should know him, right? If you are in the internet space and you are serious, so you are serious, you should know him because he's like a grandfather when it comes to making money online. It's like a grandfather. So I've been able to help him, work with him personally, and able to help him grow his business from zero to, I think one of the webinar funnel that we did together in 2022 was able to help him go from zero to making over 150 million naira in 30 days. This is verifiable. You can go ahead and verify it, right? This is verifiable. So, and this is his testimonial. This is him making a video for me. Like I said, I will play this video, but probably maybe at the end of this when we are recessing or something like that, so that you can actually watch and see that this is actually for real, right? So that is it. Now, this is another person. If you're also in the online space, you should know Oyekunle Damola. He's very good with Facebook ads and media buying and all those, right? I was able to help him build a funnel that till today is making him a lot of money. And this is his personal testimonial to me. And this is also Joy Agbem. If you are an affiliate marketer or you are into that line of business, you should know her. She's a top affiliate marketer, and I was able to help her build a particular funnel, a certain funnel that helped her generate over $2,000. Sorry, over $19,000. Right? As I'm talking to you right now, she has. I don't want to cough again. Let me just reserve it. Right? So this particular $19,000 was just 1 year after we launched. 1 year after we launched, and that particular funnel is still running till today. Like this, like 3 years after, it's still running. So the amount of money she has made with this particular funnel is something you can't even, like, most of you, if you want to comprehend it, you'll be like, you would doubt a little bit, right? So, but yeah, as you can see, I helped him with the funnel generate up to 2,000 students, and she made up to $19,000. These are review here, and you can go ahead and verify this later on, right? So I earned that amount of money, or all those amount of money, offering sales funnel system and automations to clients, both locally and internationally. And that is what I want to show you today. I want to show you how to do this. One of the reasons why I want to show you this particular skill is it is that simple. Like, it is so simple that I begin to imagine why people are not serious with it. It's both simple and something that if you learn, it is going to not just help your business, it is also going to help you help businesses. Why they pay you exactly what you're worth. It's going to help you help businesses, right? So that is it. Let's move on. No, I know that this might sound crazy to you, right? But before we continue, I want to ask you something. I want to seriously ask you something. So, my question to you right now, because this particular question is going to ginger you to the other slides I'm going to start mentioning right now. Are you ready, or are you tired of struggling financially, right? Or watching others make money online? When we talk about make money online, a lot of people, even some of you watching me right now, you think it's a myth, right? You think it's something that is unrealizable. You think there is something that people are just faking a kind of lifestyle to be able to, in order to attract people, so that those people will now be what they are now using to make money. No, that is not true. I've been making money online actively for the past 4 years, right? I started in 2021. That was when I got really, really serious. And this 2025, I am still much active. In fact, I can't remember that. I don't even know where some of my educational certifications are. I don't even know where they are, right? Actively stay at home, remotely making money online. So this is possible. This is possible, right? So are you tired of struggling financially and watching others make money online? This is a question I want to ask you right now. You can drop your answer on the comment section. Have you tried everything? You've tried affiliate marketing, dropshipping, content writing, and you end up even more frustrated than when you started, right? Have you tried all these things, right? So, what if I told you that right now, everyday people like you with zero technical skills are earning 200 to over $850 per project, building something I call profitable sales funnels? What if I told you that that is possible? One thing you should be after, one thing that separates you from another person is information. The information that you have that someone else's does not have is what makes a difference between two of you, right? That is why they said you can be age mates, but you're not, they use the word religiously, grace mates, right? So you can be age mates, but you're not information mates. So the information you know today is what can guarantee the amount of money you can be able to make in the next few weeks, few months, or few years. So that is why this information you're about to listen to right now is very important. You put it in your mind, apply it, and you're going to see the difference. That is simple. So I'm going to show you practical example that people like you with no technical knowledge, no skill, no experience, beginners, complete beginners who decided to learn this skill, they have been able to start using this particular skill you are listening to right now to start making this amount of money you are watching on your screen right now. No BS, verifiable, right? Let's move. And I want to tell you that businesses are desperate to pay them because this simple funnel system are generating millions in sales. I want to ask you a question. I was able to, in the previous slide I showed you where I was able to help a particular business to generate over 2,000 students for a program and make over $19,000. So I want to ask you a question. Do you think that this particular business, do you think that they cannot pay me 500,000 naira if I'm able to help them generate $19,000? You see that paying me that kind of money is as simple as, like, it's so easy for them because they know that they are going to make this money back. And that is what a funnel helps a business do. As we move on to the next slide, I will show you what a funnel is and how these funnels can help businesses and how you can learn this skill and start helping businesses. I know some of you are here for the business aspect now. Yeah, you want to, how can I now start using it to help businesses? I'm going to show you that. I'm not going to leave any stone unturned. Just listen and follow me, right? If you're still with me and I'm still communicating with you, I want you to drop a yes on the comment section. Just drop me a yes on the comment section. Drop me a yes on the comment section. I want to be sure that we are moving together. Like I said, we are working with our time, and I want to move in as quick as possible to show you everything you need to know so that you can be able to go ahead and do other things with your time, right? Give me a yes on the comment section. Give me a yes on the comment section. If you are still active and you're listening and you feel I'm communicating to you, give me a yes on the comment section. All right, thank you so much, guys. It's like it's just 4 persons that is active here. Please, if you, I know there are more people watching me right now. I can see some of your views, right? So just go ahead and drop on the comment section. This is a communication kind of training, right? All right, so let's move on. This, I want to warn you, this isn't a get rich quick scheme, right? This is not bring 10 persons and bring another 20 persons. This is not, I don't know what to call it. This is not network marketing that you have to, go and sell a product and stand outside, or it's not what you think. It's not what you think. This is a real business. This is a real business, right? A real business. This is a proven skill that is creating a new class of digital earners who make 500 to over $1,000 per month, working from anywhere. As you can see, I work from home. I've been working from home for over 3 years now, and I'll keep working from home by the grace of God. Yeah. So this is it. This is what we are talking about. Now I want to show you this. I told you that people like you are actually that actually devoted their little time to learn this particular skill are making a lot of money. Now this is Chika. I want to show you this is Chika, right? So who closed the deal of $500 for a funnel system? Look at it here. So this is Chika sharing sharing his process right here. Okay, $500 for a funnel system. So it is one thing I love about this skill is nobody will be able to see a funnel expert and will have the effrontery not to price you well, especially if you know what you're doing. And that is what I want to arm you with. Number one, I want to make you know what you're doing in this particular skill so that you can be able to feel bold and proud to charge businesses up to this amount of money because you know that you can be able to deliver value, right? I don't want to make you half baked or now tell you how tomorrow you start making. No, you are going to learn this skill. Just devote your little time, learn it, master it, and then you can see the results. You will start seeing the results. So this is Frank. This is Frank, one of my first ever students, one of the first ever students that started with me that I taught about this particular funnel skill. And he said he has done over $10,000 since getting started building funnels. It's amazing, right? This is no BS. This is verifiable as well. Now here is Tommy who closed the deal over 230K from one client for a simple funnel system. Just look at it here. Just look at it's circled for you, so I don't want you to stress yourself. Just look at it here. Over 230K. So one thing you will notice is you will not see any small amount of money here. One of the reasons is because if you can help businesses make a lot of money, you deserve to earn a lot of money as well. So that is what you are seeing here right now. So this is one. I'm going to come back to this testimonial later on, right? This is amazing. This particular testimony is from an amazing personality, and I'm going to show you that person as we move on in this slide. So done over 10 landing pages and sales pages since he got access to my program, of course. So this is it. So let's say that you an average or averagely you charge businesses. Let's say you are still coming up, you charge businesses 100K to build their funnels, and then you are able to land over 10 businesses, which is very easy. You land over 10 businesses. You know what that means. You know how much that is. You see that it is just for you to understand this, know it. Making money with it is very easy. Trust me, guys. Trust me. Now, here is one of my friends that rejected a deal of 700,000 naira per month. Read it here. Go ahead and read it for yourself, right? So, a company abroad wanted his attention for 700K per month. They told him he's not going to do any other person's job. He's just going to focus on their job, and they're going to pay him 700K per month. My guy said no. Look at what he said. He said, "So my income for the month will now be capped at 700." No, nah. Do you understand what this means? You understand what this means? This means that this person that said no to 700K should be making twice this amount. If you understand what this means, you should be making twice this amount, or at least he knows that this particular skill has the potential to make him twice this amount of money. And that is why he said no to a foreign company. This is a UK based company offering in Nigerian 700K per month for his attention. Now, this is a kind of salary that oil companies pay, like big oil companies. Depending on your rank, they might not even be able to pay this amount of money if you're just starting. Big oil companies, this is the kind of things they pay, and this is something that someone is rejecting just because of the potential that is ahead. Yeah. So let's move on. So if you're ready to take, like after seeing all these things I'm saying right now, and you're ready to take control of your financial future, if you're willing to put in just 1 hour a day, 1 hour per day to master this skill that can change your life. Like I said, this is not a get rich quick scheme. I'm saying it so you understand it clearly. You are going to put in a little work, right? Just an hour a day, whether you're a 9 to 5 hour, whether you are as busy as whatever in this life, if you have just 1 hour to spare and master this skill, your life can be able to change. Most of you that are working 9 to 5, after learning this skill and mastering it, just about maybe a few months after practicing and seeing the kind of money you make, most of you might just decide to lay off your jobs. You just decide to quit and stay in your house and do what you have to do, right? Because you know that at the end of the day, you will definitely earn more than moving out every day, right? Guaranteed. Now, if you want to join the new class of digital freelancers who are making $500 to $1,000 per month from anywhere in the world, then this is your moment, right? This is your moment. It starts right now. It starts right now. Now, I know most of you will be asking, hey, this guy that I've been talking to us since, most of you will be communicating in the group actually, Sha, right? But this is the first time you're seeing me physically. So it's very important I tell you a little bit about me before I now dive into what Sales One is all about, and then we'll conclude for the night. So my name is Emmanuel Okairo, and few years ago I'm trying to give you a little background so you understand, right, that this particular person did not just rise from, I'm not coming from the top. I'm coming from somewhere that most of you right here will be able to relate, or some of you right here will able to, like, you have similar situations, right? So I was sleeping on the church floor like few years ago. Now I can remember vividly, just very clear in my head. And yes, you had me right, the church floor for over 3 months, right? For over 3 months. Now, what happened, why I started sleeping on the church floor is that I graduated from university and there was no job, right? I I was staying in a different city. I was staying in the east, actually. That was where I started. Now, after graduating from university, there was no job, no opportunity. So I decided to move to a bigger city, right? I was just hoping for bigger opportunities, right? I know most of you will be guessing the city, but I'll leave you to guess. If you guess the city, maybe I'll give you something special. I'll give you, if you guess the city I am right now, just drop it on the comment section. The person that has the right answer, I think I'll be doing something for you at the end of this training section, right? So I just graduated from university, and then I decided to, like, since the east is not favoring me, let me just go and look for some greener pastures. So that was where I, found myself moving away from my city with my friend, right? And then I didn't know that where we are going to stay was not a guarantee. Like our place of the place you're supposed to stay to sleep is not going to be guaranteed for us. So my friend actually took me to a house of his uncle, right? So, and his uncle has a wife, a family, nephew and niece. Everybody was living in the same apartment, and then here comes me also. So it was not going to be funny, right? It was not going to be funny. Like I just got there and I realized that, oh, I'm now homeless, because those guys were like, where will you now sleep? The house is already filled up, right? It was a 2 bedroom flat. Where will you now sleep? We can't accommodate you and we can't allow you to start sleeping with ladies, because that is the only room that was available. So what I did was I now checked for the available church, the available church, and I found it, and that was where I was sleeping, right, for 3 months. I remember one night I woke up and I was crying. Like, I thought of committing suicide. I'm not even joking. Inside the church premises, I thought of committing suicide because I knew that my life was not going anywhere. Like, I have tried, right? I've tried. I did all the menial jobs in this life. I've done photography. I've done videography. What have I not done? I've applied for a job that I did not know anything about. Let me shock you guys. This will make you laugh. Guys, this will make you laugh. I have applied for a work as a professional videographer in AIT. Someone said Lagos. You guys. Who's it? Two persons say Lagos. I know you guys definitely guess it right? So that's correct. So I actually applied for a job in AIT. If you know AIT, you should know what I'm talking about. As a professional videographer, guess what? Just because I watched few YouTube videos teaching people how to edit videos, I went and applied. Lo and behold, these guys called me. They called me. It was a very big interview. I went to AIT and I was like all dressed up. These guys gave me opportunity. Oh, yeah, now do what you said. You're a professional videographer. They gave me a computer. Do what you said you know how to do best. And I was staying in the computer for more than 5 minutes. I was, the AC was on, but I was sweating inside because I knew I didn't know what to do. They opened their professional video editing this thing for me. I didn't know what to do. They just, in fact, they were very angry with me for even wasting their time in the first place. So that was the effort I was putting to tell you that I was not lazy. I'm not a lazy person. I was moving out. I was looking for things I cannot do just to make sure that I am able to feed and eat, right? So yeah, I know some of you, your blood is hot. Don't worry, we're getting to it now. My slide is even almost over. So after all these things, let me even rush because my story is very funny, honestly. Now I just stumbled upon, like, as I was sleeping in the premises, I was watching some YouTube videos, right? I was watching some YouTube videos, and then that was where I stumbled on all these platforms, affiliate marketing. I tried it and I failed because I didn't have capital to start. Nothing, I don't get any money now. So affiliate marketing, you have to invest a little bit if you want to start seeing fast results. That is what people don't know. So dropshipping, I tried that one self. I failed as well. Content writing, that was the worst. I failed completely in content writing, not because I didn't know how to write, but these guys were paying me an outrageous, stupid amount of money to be able to write something that took me a long time. So I quit at it. In fact, I was the one that quit. So that was where I now discovered something, right? Now, before I tell you what I discovered, this particular skill that I discovered was able to help me go from zero to making over $500 to $1,000 every single month, staying at home, right? So, and then if you could take just 1 hour to master this skill, if you could take just 1 hour, and if you could take just 1 hour, you will master the skill and you can be able to use it to help your business or to help other people's businesses to get paid. Now, if I tell you all these things, would you give me just 10 minutes away? Some of you that said your blood is hot, calm down. 10 minutes and then I will spill these beans, right? So would you give me 10 minutes of your time? Because I'm about to show you something that have transformed just not just my life, but the life of dozens of other people, right? So that night, what I discovered was sales funnel. And it is not website, it is not blog. It is called sales funnels, right? It is called sales funnels. So at first, I thought it was too complicated and all those things. But in just 17 days after I put my focus on it, I was able to build my first funnel. This is my first funnel, guys. I want you to look at it clearly. This is my first funnel. In fact, some of you, if you go to my Instagram page right now, you're going to see this funnel. It's part of the first things I started posting on my Instagram page. It is right there. I put it there so that it will be a testimonial of what I was able to, achieve. So it was not nice, but it worked, right? And then I saw that this thing was working, and I went on Twitter and I started shouting, "See, I can build funnels for businesses. I can do this and do that." And then a small business saw me and like, "Okay, can you help me to build this kind of funnel?" I'm like, "Okay, I can do that." And I charged him for the first time 50K, and he paid on the spot. So this particular funnel I built for him was able to go ahead to make him over 3 million naira in 30 days. And he was thrilled. He referred me to other persons, and then before you know it, that was where I started making a lot of money with this particular skill. It sounds simple because I don't want to tell you long stories. This is long story cut short, right? So, but there are other things that I'm going to show you. I have had rough roads, and one thing I don't want you to do is, so far as you are here in this live session, I'm going to cut you through corners. All the challenges that I face, you're not going to face them because I'll give you my exact blueprint. Just follow, and then you're going to have your breakthrough as well, right? So fast forward today, I went from squatting in the church and then I found another friend that I was squatting in his house. This was my first workstation. Look at it here. I bought a plastic chair. That was my first workstation. I now started, doing one or two things online. And before you know it, this particular skill in less than 2 years transformed me. I found my own space in my present city right here, found my own apartment. That is exactly where I am. I'm currently here right now, making these videos, still working and still teaching people how to build funnels, right? So this is a massive transformation. And if someone like me can do it, like most of you are even more techy than me, you can do this as well, right? So I know you might be thinking, Emmanuel, this is for you now. You have great tech skill and all those things. But I want to let you know that I don't have any of those. In fact, what I studied in school was not even related to anything tech, right? I don't have any fancy degrees. I was not born to write any code. I have not even written any line of code before. I don't even know how to write a proper HTML or C, all those simple coding language. I don't know how to write them, and I don't care to know because they are not really my thing, right? I'm just a regular guy like you who found something that works, and I went in, and I went all in. I went all in, right? So now, but the real question is, why are businesses so obsessed with funnels? Why are businesses so obsessed with funnels? Why are they paying me this kind of money to be able to build funnels? It is really simple because sales funnel are lifeblood of online businesses. Any online business that does not have a funnel is not going to make money. That is what I want you to know. Any online business that does not have a proper funnel, the thing is, they are not even telling you. Some of these gurus online, they don't tell you what they actually do to make money or what is helping them. You just hear people say, my business made 2 million naira online, it made 10 million naira online, but they won't tell you what is helping them to make that money. It is called the sales funnel. Now I want to tell you what the sales funnel is because we've gone into the main business of the day, right? So now it is simple. Before I go into this, because I have a lot of explanation, please, if you are interested in knowing what this is all about, having said all those things, please type sales funnel on the comments. Type sales funnel because I'm going to throw in some bombs right now to let you know that if every online business needs this, that means this is really something that you need to put your attention in. Just type sales funnel on the comments. Type sales funnel, sales funnel. Let's go. Sales funnel. Great, great. Sales funnel. Let's go. Sales funnel. Right? So just bring it on, just bring it on, just bring it on, just bring it on. Just bring it on. Now, a sales funnel is a series of process designed to take someone from being a stranger to becoming a paying customer. It's simple as that. No, no, to be honest with you guys, the first time I heard about sales funnel, I thought it was a literal funnel that they used to put water inside the container. I was that confused, right? But when I understood what it's all about, I realized that it's one of the easiest, simplest thing you can know, right? One of the easiest, simplest is just a series of process. Any process that is designed to take someone from being a stranger to becoming a buying customer is called sales funnel. So these processes can be replicated in 3 to 5 web pages and other automation process that follow it, that garnishes it. Now, as simple as this sounds, it can generate massive profit for almost any business when built correctly. So let me just show you that each and every one of you have gone through a funnel before. In fact, it was a funnel that brought you to this section. It was a funnel that brought you. I'm a funnel expert. I use funnel to funnel you into my sales funnel to come and learn sales funnel. Just drop an emoji. I just dropped a bomb for you guys now. I just dropped a bomb. I use the sales funnel to pull you through my funnel to come to my funnel program to learn sales funnel. That is a bomb. Drop an emoji for that. So now every process, for instance, for businesses right now, when it comes to online business, there's something that happens. We don't see you. Businesses don't see you. They don't know you already. So instead of just like selling outrightly to you, what they do is they find a way to activate what I call the KLT factor, the know, like, and trust factor. What they do is they first of all, instead of selling outrightly to you, they want you to know them. How will you know somebody? They want you to know that they exist, their businesses exist. They want you to know that it's like going to a coffee shop and then you have not bought coffee there before. You see them, they will display excuse me, they will display a coffee with a cup. You just come and test. Before you buy what you want to buy, just come and test. How many of you have seen that kind of thing? You come and test before. So what they are trying to do is they're activating the KLT factor, the no like, because it is the trust, the last one, the T, that makes you to pull out your wallet and pay for anything, both offline and online, but majorly online, right? So these businesses, what they do is they create a process that will help you to know them, which is maybe they can offer you a free consultation, they can offer you a free service, they can offer you something for free, and in exchange they will collect your information, right? They will get your information, your name, your email, and anything, give it to them. And afterwards what they will do is they will not sell to you as well. Oh. They will send you some emails, they will give you some emails, rapport with you a little bit. Now after a while you see them upselling whatever they are selling. They will start selling to you. Before you know it, you go from not knowing this business to buying from them. And some of you go extra mile to refer people to that business. How many of you have this thing happen to before? Okay, let's even put this thing in the offline setting. You go to a business now. For those of you, for the ladies here, I think ladies are more in this chat. Am I sure? Am I sure? Let me just use them though. Now you go to a shop that they are making all this foreign hair, right? And then you've not bought the hair before. That is your first experience. Now you get to the shop, instead of them trying to sell you a hair worth over 700k or 1 million naira, according to you guys, right? What they'll do first is they'll start making recommendation. What kind of hair do you wear before? What hair do you even are you with then and there? They'll start, trying to, either they will give you maybe a free service or try to revamp the hair you already have. Before you know it, at the process of revamping, they will start telling you, but this your hair, if you upgrade to this, it's going to do this, it's going to do that, even if you don't end up buying immediately. But because they've given you something for free, next time when it is time for you to buy, they are your go-to person. That is what happens online as well. So what we do as a funnel expert, you and I, because you are now a funnel expert, I've told you what a funnel is, right? So what you and I does is to build out this process for these businesses, right? For instance, we build a landing page, we build a sales page, we build a checkout page to help people to pay online. I don't know if you've gone to any website before and they'll tell you to pay with your card. That process, now we they run them, now sales funnel experts they run them. Do you understand what I'm saying? Now you create all these processes for these businesses, which is not even difficult, which is not techy. You help them build all this process. Maybe you write small email for them, right? You write small email, you automate some of these processes. And then afterwards, they will use these things to start making money while you get paid. That is why businesses that I help are willing to pay me a lot of money. Am I communicating, guys? Am I communicating? This is what a funnel looks like before implementation. Just look at it. All these things I'm saying now, explaining. Just look at it here. Look at how simple it looks right here to show you that this is very, very easy. Now look at it from a Facebook page. Remember, this is an online business. From a Facebook page or YouTube page or Google page, now you take them straight to an opt-in page. The opt-in page is where you have your lead magnet. Lead magnet is something you want to give out for free in exchange of people's information. That free consultation, that free booking, anything for free, it valuable or not rubbish. Valuable things for free in exchange of people's information, right? So that you can follow them up afterwards. That is this opt-in page. Now, from an opt-in page, you can go to webinar, you can go to a sales page, right? So depending on the business you're working from, this can be able to be different. This can be different, right? It can differ. I will show you how to do these things. These things are so easy. This I will show you testimonial of people. In fact, I will show you someone that is married, a man that is married with 3 kids that does this funnel stuff and make a lot of print a lot of cash. I'm not joking. I'll show you. I will show you by the end of this webinar someone that is 72 years old living in the UK that is using funnel to help his business over there. I'm not even joking. So this is to show you that this entire process, all you need to know is know the tools. You are not going to be doing all these things from scratch. There are tools I will show you that can do these things for you. AI is available for you to help you do all these things for businesses. Someone like me, I have been able to build an entire funnel for a business within the space of 6 hours. Within the space of 6 hours. and I'll pay an outrageous amount because the person does not know what I'm doing. He thinks what I'm doing is so massive, but he doesn't know that with the aid of some of the tools I have, which I'm going to give to you, and the aid of AI, I'm able to do all these things quickly. And most time when I finish, I'll tell them it will be available in the next 2 days, so that it will look as if I'm actually, I'm actually the boss here, but I'm not. I'm just a little bit smart at it, right? So that is it. Now, this is what the implementation looks like. Look at it, just all these pages you're seeing. Every one of you have gone through something like this online. Every one of you. Please, if you've not gone through a funnel before, after explaining, just say no. Just say no on the comment section. If you've not gone through a funnel before, say no. But if you have gone through a funnel in the comment section, please type yes on the comment section, right? If you've not gone through any funnel, just say no. Don't make me happy, or don't blow my trumpet, or don't want to impress me. Just say no, capital with a capital N. But if you've gone through a funnel before, just say yes. Just say yes. Just say yes. So this is how it is. You see all these pages, all these fancy pages, all these emails that you receive from companies and all. This is just it. If you know how to do this for business, Shekina, and I'm going to show you how to do that within the next how many days you will learn how to do this, and you can start using it for your business or start helping other businesses. Simple, right? Okay, so let's proceed now. Now, in a struggling economy where businesses are fighting desperately for customers, funnel builders are making a killing. Let me explain to you, right? Let me explain something to you. Now, in the 1800s, when they started discovering gold, when gold was first discovered in the 1800s, there were two classes of people that era produced. One are the gold miners, and two are the shovel sellers. One are the gold miners and two are the shovel sellers. Now, the gold miners are those people that decided, when they discovered that they have seen gold in a particular area in the 1800s. Most of you know this story. So a lot of people now started going into the mining fields to go and look for gold, right? A lot of people. In fact, everybody started converting their family to miners. They were going to the field to look for gold because, of course, you know that if you find gold, your life has changed. So a lot of people, they were taking that chance to go inside the field every day and night to look for gold. Now there is another set of persons. The first are the miners going to the field every day, and they have majority of them. In fact, I believe that someone like you, if you're in that era, you would go for mining. But there were a class of other people. What they were doing was they now looked and they saw that already a lot of people are going into the farm or the fields to go and look for gold, and it is becoming too saturated. Everywhere is getting too full. In fact, your field, they might even kill somebody and the process of mining gold because everybody is there and they are trying to, get to find gold, so that they can become rich. Now, these people realize, no, instead of going to start mining gold, let us start selling shovels to these gold miners, because everybody that is going to search for gold as a gold miner is definitely going to come or going to need a shovel. So those class of people started selling shovels, just very few of them. They started selling shovels to gold miners. Now, at the end of the day, the people that were now selling shovels were now richer than the people that were mining in gold mines. Because not everybody that go to mine gold will see gold. They might spend years, but you must go with a shovel. That is just guaranteed. You must go with a shovel. So in this era, in 21st century, funnel builders are like the shovel sellers, right? We are the ones that build, like, give these processes to this business. We tell them to go and make money. And there are a lot of businesses trying to troop in online. So they people that are requesting for funnel builders are much. And I'm going to show you now, right? I'm going to show you. Now, here is another person. Here is Tommy that got an offer to build funnels for UK-based business for 1 million naira a month. Look at it here. Look at it here. 1 million naira a month. Look at it here. Just go ahead and read it. I underlined it here so that you can see it very clearly. So that is it. Okay, that is it. Now I'm going to show you this. This is Jethro, who closed 2 clients too after following just one of my funnel strategies. Just one of my funnel strategies. Jethro was able to close two clients, right? One of my funnel strategies. So, like I said, what I'm going to be sharing with you is not just the knowledge, but I will show you the strategies to use this, what you are learning to make money, which of course a lot of people don't do. They'll just give you the knowledge and leave you to go and suffer. But I'm going to show you my strategies. Use it, right? You're not going to start hustling my clients with me. There are many people that needs this particular service, right? So here is a father of three kids. I told you I'm going to make reference to this particular person. Father of three kids. Look at it. He said, as a family man with three kids, I have no choice than to learn fast and start earning. Oh, look at it here. Look at it. Right? This is someone that charged a business, like a business. He was just trying to build this. See, look at it. He said, she already has a website, so I charged her 120K. Since I am still learning and I want to use it to build my portfolio, someone that is just learning. Look at where he confirmed it here. He said he had to learn fast and start earning. So it means that if a family person, if a family man that have three kids can be able to devote just 1 hour to learn this and start earning using this particular skill, it means that you too can do it regardless, right? Regardless. So this he got contacted by a foreign client in Canada to build landing pages. Look at it here. I'll just leave you to read all these things, right? I'll just leave you to read all these things. Now I can hear what you're thinking. It is amazing. Why haven't, if this is so amazing, why haven't I heard about it before, Emmanuel? And most importantly, if you're making so much money building funnels, why are you teaching others? I know some of you be thinking about that. Why are you not teaching others? Yeah, I'll tell you why I'm teaching others, right? One of the things is that I don't like to hold knowledge. I did that 2 years ago. I didn't have any interest in sharing any knowledge about sales funnel. There was no interest at all because I was busy trying to help businesses and I was busy trying to improve myself, right? So one thing is I realized that there is a lot of need for this. And I realized that no matter how many people becomes a funnel expert, there are always businesses to help, both locally and internationally, right? That is it. Now, the thing is, sales funnel is not new, right? It's not new. They have been around a long time. But one of the reasons you might be hearing it for the first time is because experts who should teach you are busy making tons of money working with clients. People are supposed to teach us these things because even when I wanted to learn it, I didn't even have someone that was willing. Just as I'm talking to you now, after this training, you can go to YouTube, search about this particular thing. You see the way I'm explaining this to you, it will be rare. It will be rare. Except it's my video, you still find. It will be rare for you to see someone that will just devote his time to explain all these things in a third grade level, right? Because everybody is just busy making money, including myself. Seriously, including myself. So I am not exception. Some months I get fully booked and I can't even attend to clients anymore. Look at it here. Hi Mary Rose. Someone said, how much do you charge for a landing page? I said, hi Mary Rose. I'm fully booked for the month. Look at it. It's not even I don't take clients again, right? So and that was not just it. He said some these clients also. He said, okay, no, keep me. Let me check my schedule quickly. I was telling someone, let me check my schedule quickly because I'm almost fully booked for August, right? And he said, I beg, find space. So I beg, find space. Like this is a business person for me to help him build funnel. And I'm going to charge him a lot of, not that I'm going to do it for free, I'm going to charge him a lot of money. And he's still telling me to find space, right? So this have made me, most times I push out these particular clients to people, but I realize that one thing is because I don't know where they are learning from, most of them end up not doing a very great job for these clients. And it's fall back to me because I'm the referrer, right? So what I want to do is to share my knowledge, the knowledge I have to people, so that with my blueprint, I can be bold to tell anybody, please go to this person and they're going to get a quality service, right? So why do I care to teach? The truth is, I keep getting messages, people saying I'm hungry for knowledge, people I'm willing to put in the work, even people saying that they don't have money to pay expensive mentors, right? And one thing is, I've had to learn everything the hard way. I've had to learn everything personally the hard way, shifting through tons of YouTube videos, endless trial and error, constant confusion. If it's confusion aspect, I was the orga of it, right? Yes, this is not the same as building website building. Please, this is not the same as website building. Let me even tell you, okay, because of anime recap, Because of anime recap. Now, the difference between a website and a sales funnel, right? The difference, big difference between a website and a sales funnel is that a website just displays information. A website is just there to display information, to share updates about a particular business. But a sales funnel sells, as the name implies, sales funnel, sales process. It sells. So a website does not sell anything. That is why if you go to a website now, you'll be seeing home, about, contact, you'll be lost. Most of you will be scrolling through people's website and you don't even know what to do. No call to action. You just be seeing go to our services, see our services, do this and do that. You can read everything about the business in a website. But a funnel is where the money is made. Every business that have a website still wants to have a funnel. In fact, some of them convert their website to a funnel. So you're not learning just how to build a funnel, though it's related, though it's interrelated. Their processes are almost similar. But your own is you are helping businesses make money. That is why you are different from web designers, and that is why funnel experts charge more than web designers. They make money more than web designers because what you do is directly tied to businesses' sales and revenue. So, and every business online wants to make money. So, if you can participate in helping them make that money, that is it, right? Colette said, "Is landing page an opt-in page?" Now, in fact, guys, you guys are taking me to, but that is a good question, right? A landing page is just a page where people come. It does not sell anything, right? It's just a page where people come to read about an information you have and take a required action. That is what a landing page is. Now, an opt-in page is a concentrated page where your aim in that page is to collect people's information and give them access to a lead magnet, something for free. So a landing page is a little bit different from an opt-in page, even though you can place an opt-in in a landing page. Now, these things now you're asking me now, is a landing page an opt-in page? The way I explained it in a particular training I'm going to show you right now, because of course 1 hour is not going to be enough. I'm going to refer you people to another training right now that you can go through. That one is you can do it at your time. Just relax. The way I explain this thing, I explained it with examples that will make you never be confused again. I know there are a lot of confusions in your head. What's the difference between a sales page and a landing page? What's the difference between an opt-in page and a website and all those things? It is well explained, right? It is well explained. Just stay with me to the end of this because we're almost summarizing right now, and I'll show you how to gain access to that extended training section where you can go ahead. Of course, I'll also be there to guide you, right? So let's move on. Colette, I believe I'm able to give you some ideas right now. Okay. So a landing page is just it's full of information. It does not sell anything. It's full of information about an action. The difference between that landing page and an opt-in page is a landing page can be used by anybody, right? It can be used by any business at all, right? It can be used to share maybe an information. The call to action there, the CTA on a landing page could be maybe sign up, maybe join a class, join a group or something like that. That could be a landing page information. But an opt-in page, this is where you see put in your name and your email, then you gain access to something for free, and afterwards you start receiving free emails from these businesses. That is just it. But there are more explanations to this, and I'll show you how to do it. Which is why one of the things is in the next 10 minutes we are going to be leaving this section. This is because there is no Jupyter that can make me explain everything about sales funnel, give you the practical section in one night. It's not even possible. Most of you, if I start it now, number one, I'm going to burn out. I might even like something will happen to me because it will be a very, very long time. And some of you will leave me and run away, right? That is why one of the things I decided to do is I decided to open the doors for the wisdom, and then I will give you access to a full stack sales funnel to profit program, right? That program is, like I said, when we started, this particular program right now is not for this part, the action, for you to take action is not for everybody, right? It's not for everybody, it's just for people that understands that they are actually going to benefit 100% from this, and this is actually going to help them help businesses make money, and this is also going to help them in their own business, right? In their own business. Now, full stack sales funnel to profit program is a 30-day cohort program that will enable you to understand everything about sales funnel full stack. I'm not talking about just building landing pages and all. I'll show you how to do the automated aspect of it, because that is where the real money is. And I'll show you how to use AI to do all these things, right? AI can help you, because 2 years ago it was a little bit of hassle, even if it was not even that difficult, but it was a little bit of hassle. But right now, with the advent of AI, all these things are easy. All these things are easy. You can literally build a funnel in a day and you're going to make a lot of money, right? So this is one of the reasons why, instead of having an extended class that will last up to 10 hours and then keeping people here, which of course nobody wants to be, this is where you can now continue, right? This is a 30-day cohort program. So what I'm going to do in that 30 days is not like another course, like another boring course. For instance, probably myself, I don't even like courses, right? I've had a lot of courses in the past that literally I didn't even open some of them. I did not open some of them because they were not practical. They were just sharing information randomly. But one thing about this particular one is it is a cohort, it is a program, it is a 30-day program. What I mean is that one thing is it's going to be hands-on 30-day challenge where you will learn exactly the funnel building system I used to generate millions in sales, both for my businesses and both for other people's business, right? So in that 30 days, you also build your first professional funnel. This particular one is guaranteed to happen in 7 days. Guaranteed. Take my word for it. Now, also get you a personalized feedback on your work, right? You will get a personalized feedback on your work, and possibly you're going to land your first client before the program ends. One thing for sure about this program is I don't want it to just be like something that you just be watching verbatim. I want it to be like you go through it, and I am with you in the process. I follow you through the process. I am there to help you, to guide you, and to make sure that at the end of the day you achieve your aim, which is learning, mastering, so that at the end you can start using this to help your business or help other people's business. Funny enough, I will also show you how to use this to land your first paying client before the program ends. And I'm going to show you this because I've been able to do it over and over and over again for people that join this cohort. I will show you in a jiffy now. So imagine this, that 30 days from now, you could have a skill that businesses are desperate for. That is it. 30 days from now, you could be earning more than just in 9 to 5 jobs in a month. For instance, there is no 9 to 5 job, or let me not say that there is actually, but some of us right here, we are not even qualified enough to get some high paying 9 to 5 job, because some of them will tell you they want 15 years experience. Where are you getting it from? Some of us we just graduated 2, 3, 4, 5 years ago, right? Or even 10 years ago, and you'll be seeing they need 15 years experience for them to start paying you $1 million a month. But this particular scale, as you can see, some of these people I'm talking about, like the person that was offered a million a month, is not more than 23 years old. I know him personally. Personally, he's not more than 23 years old. So now also I want you to understand that 30 days from now, your financial worries could start becoming a thing of the past. Like you've seen me do, I have been a victim of financial struggle to the point that it started converting to depression. It started going into depression. I started having funny thoughts. But today, I don't care what the economy is saying. I'm still going to make money, and I'm still going to, work for businesses, and I'm still even going to help my business also grow using this particular skill, right? So here is Joshua, who got his first paying client 2 weeks. This client paid him 200K. I'm not even joking. This particular person joined the cohort, this particular cohort that you're about to join in right now, joined it, and in 2 weeks, look at it here. Is this I was one that asked him, is this your first funnel project? Let me just be sure that I'm not teaching you. Didn't come for me to teach you and you're already an expert. And he said yes. Look at it, she's not paying in dollars. This means that this is a foreign client, but does not is a foreign client that has an idea of naira, right? So it doesn't want to pay in dollars. And she said she'll pay 150, which I let her agree 200K with her. Look at it. 2 weeks after joining this particular program, this cohort program. 2 weeks. That means he has not even finished learning. He has not even finished. Yeah, he has not even mastered the thing to the fullest, and he's already gotten a client. That is how beautiful this skill can be. Now, does this sound too good to be true? Let me show you exactly what you're going to learn. I want to show you what you're going to learn so that you can be able to understand that this is not going to be a joke. This is going to be a simple process that you can follow and you can start using it to make money for yourself, right? So in week one, you're going to master funnel mindset and strategy, right? So I will be leaving you to read all these long things because I have a lot of things that I want to show you. Now, I will be showing you in week one. Okay, don't worry. I'll answer your questions. I just saw a question, but I'll answer your question, right? So now I'm gonna be showing you. I will unlock your psychology, right? How funnel works and how you can use them to turn strangers into loyal buyers for any business, right? For yours and your clients, right? I will show you how to think like a funnel pro. Like in week one is just all about mindset and all about showing you the potential that this has. And also, I will show you how you can design for profit and not just pretty pages. Because pretty pages does not even sell. There are some funnels that you build and people will be like, I don't even like this, but this is actually going to make you a lot of money, right? So I'm going to show you how to also dominate with in any niche with funnel positioning, right? With my funnel positioning secret, I'm going to tell you how to dominate in any niche, right? So this is for week one. Then week two, this is what I call the funnel wizard bootcamp, right? This is where you're going to be getting your hands dirty. In this week, it is all about building funnels. It's all about creating some automation. Some of them, or not all. Like some of the automations is the payment system. I don't know if you've bought a program, and some businesses, what they want for their business is they want, even when they are sleeping, by 12 a.m., 2 a.m., they want people to still buy their programs and they still make money even while sleeping. This is where the automations become sweet and very, very important. So I'm going to show you how to do all this payment system, how to track conversion like a boss. I'm going to show you how to build funnels using software like Elementor, Tribe Architect, Systemi, and also I'm going to show you how to, while mastering this thing, how you can also master other funnel tools, because it's not just these tools that you can use, right? There are other tools, but these are the very, very popular ones that you can start with, right? I'll show you how to do this. So the funnel wizard bootcamp is just to get your hands dirty. That is just the job, right? So the week three, we are going to go into emails, automations, and how to write copies. Email automate. In fact, this week three is something that I don't want anybody to miss at all, because this is where you are going to, if you're making 500K, this is where you can triple your income, this particular aspect, because you'll be learning how to do email sequences, right? All those email marketing stuff, I'll teach you how to do it. Very easy. I'll teach you how to do basic funnel automations so that you can help businesses make money while they sleep. This is where you skyrocket your money. This is where you do guy, right? I'll also show you how to write copies that sell. A lot of people think that learning how to write copies is a rocket science. I'm going to break it down for you, right? I'm going to break it down because as a funnel expert, I know how to write copies, not because I'm a copywriter, I'm a copy expert, but I have strategies, right? I have swipe files. I have things that help me. I have AI powered automated sequence that help me write copies for businesses so that I don't lose money and I don't also drop money on the tables, right? Because these are the things that will help you make even more money as a funnel expert. Now, in week four, I will show you how to run basic ads, because one of the things that will help you, or one of the things that I noticed, is that if you know how to build funnels and you add the knowledge of running ads, you're almost going to be indispensable, because these are what businesses want. And this is what I've been able to help, like, master over years. And I'm willing to teach you not just how to build these funnels, not just how to automate it, but I'll also show you how to run basic traffic ads, right? Lead generation ads to some of these businesses so that when somebody comes to you, you become a boss. Some of you can even start an agency. I will show you someone that started an agency just by going through a 30-day cohort, because you are going to see that you can do all these things, and before you know it, you start positioning yourself not as an individual but as an agency. and by then you get paid a little bit more, right? So in week 5, this is where most of you are focused, and I'm going to expose it to you. I'm going to show you how to get paid, client acquisition, and monetization mastery. I call this section, I call week 5 the cream de la cream of this program. I'll show you how to land your first client. I'll show you how to start doing outreach, right? Because one of the key is that I want you to know how to get these clients for yourself, right? I want you to learn how to do it for yourself. So I'll show you my outreach method, the ones that is working right now. I'll show you how to create a portfolio that you can use to close deals. I'll show you how to price your work. I'll show you how to get clients from various social media platforms. Then I will take you through a 30-day challenge, right? So that 30-day challenge, your mission is to land your client. There is nothing else you're doing. Just land a client. That is what that challenge is all about, right? So that is it for week 5. Like I said, it's the cream de la cream, and I will expose to you everything. In fact, how I'm able to work with top industry experts, right? Top industry experts. I will show you exactly how and how you can start doing it today. All right. So I'll also be giving you certification, right? So because after going through this process, I'll be validating you so that wherever you see yourself, you will be rest assured that you've gone through this program and you are a funnel expert. You are a full stack funnel expert, right? I'll give you a certification to validate that. Now, here are some frequently asked questions. I know some of you I have some questions. Yeah, let me take it, right? Do I need a laptop for this? Yes, you do. You can't scale as a funnel expert without a laptop. That is just what I want you to know. I'm not in those category of people that will tell you, hey, you can, you can have your smartphone and all. Yes, you can start with your smartphone. In fact, let me blow your bubbles right now. In the 30-day cohort program, I also showed you how to use your smartphone. You will see there, for those of you that will be joining in, you will see how to use your smartphone to build funnels. But why am I telling you that you need a laptop? Because I want you to scale. I don't want you to end up in, being a mediocre kind of funnel someone. And even if you don't have a laptop now, the only limitation is your mind. Because even when I started as a funnel expert, I did not have any laptop. If I tell you the process at which I landed my first good laptop, you'll be funny. You just laugh. It's all about determination. Are you determined? One thing I did was I went and joined a church, a particular church, the place I was sleeping. I joined their church media team. And from joining their church media team, I was focused on those people that have laptop because I know I had a target. I was serving God, and before you knew it, at some point, they started trusting me with their laptops, because I was also helping them do certain things with it. So before you know it, that was how I configured. I was now using their laptop on a part-time basis, and before you know it, I got enough money to get my own. So it is all in your mind. Even if you don't have a laptop now, if you think about it, you can figure it out. So you need a laptop if you want to scale as a funnel expert. Now, do I need any tech background or do I need to write any code? I've told you before, you don't need any expert knowledge. I don't care if you have not graduated. I don't care if you're still in school. I don't care your background whatsoever, right? I don't care about it, and you don't need them, right? All you need is so far as you know you can understand basic English, and at least when you watch a video, you can follow and implement just what that video is telling you. That is enough, right? So, do I need to have plenty experience to start this? You don't need any experience whatsoever. Now, I have a 95 and I have a family. Can I still do this? Of course, you can, absolutely. Someone that has 3 kids, a man that has 3 kids is doing it. Why won't you do it? Right? So, would I need extra funds after registration to pay for tools and software to get funnel done? The answer is no, because that is why I'm here. That is why I'm going to take you by the hand. That is why I'm going to walk you through. Everything that have helped me to become a funnel expert is going to become yours, right? I'm going to give you everything, including some of you, not everybody. Some of you here are even going to get a free domain name and hosting for me for 1 year. Some of you here now, you're going to get a free domain name and hosting from me for 1 year. That is how willing I am to share the tools I have because I don't want you to maybe after everything now you start looking elsewhere. Where can I get this? Where can I get that? No, it is going to be all encompassing, right? Take my word for it. Okay, so The next one is, can I get clients even from the group? Of course, yes. I have people that even inside the community, because you guys are not the first to. I already have community of people that are funnel experts, right? And one thing I'll do for you is that immediately you join this cohort program, one thing I'll do is I'll add you in that community. These are funnel experts, people that think afar, people that have made a lot of money from this particular skill, right? Even started their own businesses. Some of them are agency owners. You see them posting, please, can someone do this for me? This is actually where this particular person got his first client, right in the group. He didn't even need to do any outreach, right inside the group. And look at it. You can go ahead and read it here, right? So now you might be thinking, can I really do this? All the technical stuff? Like I told you, there is nothing technical to do. There is nothing technical to do, right? So now let me introduce to you to some people that had the exact doubts. Now this is it. I never regret being a part of this course, and I must confess this is not just a course, but a coaching program. That is, when I say things, I try to mean it because I don't know how to do all this course stuff, right? What I want to do is personal mentorship. If I hold you by the hand, I will show you how to do what I know how to do, and you can go ahead and follow my blueprint and implement and get results, right? Now look at it. I didn't regret buying the course, so the value is there, and I kid you not, it is worth every dime. It is worth every dime. So what I'm going to be showing you is not just um theories. You're going to see practicals, and you're also going to see results. Now you can go ahead there. To be honest with you, there are a lot of reviews about this particular 30-day cohort. There is a lot of reviews out there. And you can just be reading it here, or you can take your time, find me, go to my page, and you can read all these reviews for yourself, right? Because I really want us to round this off right now. So these are people that started from nothing, but right now, because of the knowledge I was able to share with them, they have started doing massively well for themselves, right? So this is it also. Like, I'm just showing you so that you know that you are not alone. You are not the first. Neither are you going to be the last, right? You're also going to get a lot of value. Now, here is Franklin, who got a funnel client um, from in Canada and UK in less than 60 days after joining the program. You can go ahead and read this epistle. I call this epistle. You can go ahead and read this epistle here, right? So he started getting clients even outside the country using the client acquisition strategies I give them. He started doing some outreaches and started getting hold of clients outside the country, right? So that is it. Now, these are normal people like you who has zero tech background. When they started, in fact, they didn't even know. Most of them are ladies, and they were seriously doubting themselves if they were going to do this. But when they got started, they realized that this is actually like really simple. Like this is actually like really easy to do, and you can actually use it to make money, right? So the only difference between them and everyone else struggling to make money online is that they took a decisive action and they said yes to learning a skill that businesses actually need and are willing to pay premium for, right? That is the only difference between them and other people that are still struggling, right? So I know all these things I'm saying now, most of you will be bubbling right now. Your blood is hot. Like, Emmanuel, what do you think that this is going to be the value of this program? Because, of course, there must be a value, right? Because if I don't place a value for over this, if I make this to be entirely free, most of you will not value it enough to take the required action. It is only because of the value attached to this program that will help you. You want to recover the investment, and trust me, some of you, the investment you make this night, it will be so inconsequential. You'll be thinking, Emmanuel, if you say you're going to do all these things, why is this ridiculously cheap? I'm telling you honestly. Now, for me, you could potentially generate 100,000 plus from a single client, right? From a single client. For me personally, I paid millions and I spent years, right? Telling you that I started 2021 was I even started during lockdown, but that time I didn't even know what I was doing, right? So it was a long learning period for me, perfecting this skill. For my expertise alone, if I want to teach you now, like one on one, I won't charge you anything like less than 700K, especially for you, or if you want to become my client, I will charge you a lot of money, right? So, and if I were to charge you maybe like to sit down with me or to come on a call with me, I'll charge you 200,000 to teach you this for 30 days. And that will even still be a huge discount because this is supposed to be much more than it. But because it's a new cohort and I want to reward fast action takers, one thing I'm going to do for you tonight only is to gain access to this program. It is presently 80,000 naira now, but I'm going to give 20 persons an opportunity to join the winning team within 72 hours. Just 20 persons to join within 72 hours, right? Just 20%. So for today only, you're going to be getting this program for, sorry, my slides are messed up, but you're going to be getting this program for 34,997, 34,997, which is like 35,000 naira. And it is also a whooping 45,000 naira discount off. Instead of you paying 80,000 naira, you're going to pay 35,000 naira. And this is just for fast action takers. This is just for fast action takers, right? Like I said, not for everybody, right? Not for everybody at all. So this is it. Now, I want you to imagine getting your first job and you're making $100, which is 150,000 naira. According to, I don't know how much the dollar is, depending on what dollar rate, but I want to just assume that dollar is 1,500, right? And you can make $100 for a start. Don't you think that 35,000 naira will be worth it? For instance, I've showed you people, I've not given you a single testimonial of someone that have charged the business less. And I'm not saying that you're going to start from top. These are gradual process, small, before you know it, you start charging huge and you start making a lot of money. But if you can be able to spend if you can be able to spend 35,000 naira and you're able to land your first project that paid you $100 or 150,000 naira or even 100K, would it be worth it? Would it be worth the investment? That is a question for you, right? So Emmanuel here got a project worth 150,000 naira for a simple sales page that takes less than 48 hours to deliver. Look at it here, sales page, and look at it. It's 150K I can pay. Like this is a client, is what 150K I can pay for this project for something this is the description, right? Let me know if it's something you can work with, right? This is it. It's telling him I can pay 150K for doing this. Just let me know if this is what you can work with. So if you pay 35,000 naira, you can land your first client that paid you 150,000 naira. Would it be worth it? Right? So, but I'm not done yet because you have not even seen the bonus, my bonus yet. You have not seen my bonus yet. By the time you see this bonus, you're going to like you'll start thinking something is wrong with me because because of how generous this offer is, right? Because of how generous it is. Because I want everybody to participate, take action, especially if you are ready and if you're willing, right? So you begin access to the free Funnel to Profit Academy, our community, you be getting access to it, right? So this is where you can connect with other rangers, get job posting and other things. Here is also where I will hold you by the hand and I'll become your mentor until you make your first $500. That community, you're going nowhere and I'm going nowhere. I will always be there to answer a question, excuse me, and to guide you, right? This is actually this is priceless. This is priceless, right? Now the second bonus is you'll be getting free access to weekly live session. You'll be getting access to weekly live session. Like this is a session that we'll have so that we can take your questions. We can know your progress. You can ask anything you want. It's like an AMA section, ask me anything session, right? So this particular you'll be getting access to weekly live sessions, which is what about $297, right? But you'll be getting it for free. This is a free bonus, right? So you'll be getting access to my done for you sales funnel template bundle that has over 20 modern sales funnel templates in different niches that you can import and use in 5 minutes. In fact, this particular one might make some of you lazy. Like this particular one now can make some of you build funnels in less than 15 minutes. So you don't want to learn again. So maybe I'll but I'm giving it to you because I understand the value of being smart other than just working hard, just like that, right? So I'll be giving you because for me, I've been working with a lot of clients for over 3 to 4 years right now. So some of the niches I work with, I convert them into templates so that if I want to build something like that in another niche, it will just be easy for me. I'll just import the template, customize it in few minutes so that I can do other jobs. That is how you get smart. So I'll be giving you my done for you 20 model sales funnel templates in different niches that you can import and use in 5 minutes. worth over $150, I'll be giving it to you for free. You'll be getting access to this for free, right? So I'll be also giving you access to modern high value website templates for Elementor that will enable you build complete websites within 25 minutes. You know, some persons are like, what is the difference between a landing page and a website? One thing is two of them has similar values, right? Sometimes you can finish. Why I gave you this bonus is based on experience, because sometimes you can finish building a funnel and this business you notice that they still need a website, at least something to display for people before they now start coming into their funnels, right? Or some might even ask you, do you know how to build a website? So instead of saying no and dropping money on the table, so I'm going to give you templates, quality, beautiful templates that you can use to just import and use it to, and I'll show you how to use it as well. I'll show you how to use it, right? Under 25 minutes, I'll show you how to use it. So I'll give you free access to my plugin and theme swipe files. This contains over 30 premium WordPress plugins that you can use to enhance your web design project. So I'll give you my plugin, my themes, all my swipe files. You can have them, right? One thing is because when I started, I bought a lot of things. I bought a lot of tools and materials. But one thing I promised myself is that if I'm going to help some persons do that, needless of going ahead to buy it, right? Needless of going ahead to buy it, what I'm going to do is just to give it to you for free, right? Give it to you for free. Now, the next one is I'll be giving you free access to sales funnel swipe files. So this is the exact swipe file that I've been collecting over the years from top funnel hackers, right? Of course, you people know people like Russell Brunson, Sabri Subi. These are quality funnel experts. One thing I've been doing over the years is any funnel I see that I love that makes sense in any niche at all, I will convert it into a swipe file and I'll put it down. This is so that if I want to build a funnel in the nearest future, I will have something to look up to. That is what a swipe file is helping me to do. So I'll be giving you that swipe file so you can see a lot of funnels that you can use to work with. I don't want you to start stressing yourself. How do I build this funnel? How do I do it? Just look at what people have done over the years and then implement it to your own, right? So this is what $37, but I'm gonna give it to you for free. Now, also give you free access, guys. A lot of free stuff here. Free access to 100 plus minutes sales copy swipe file. Like I said, you don't have to become a copy, like an expert copywriter before you know how to write copies. With these copy swipe files, you can write copy within the next 2 hours, right? All you need to do is follow the templates, follow the procedures, the process. Even if you don't want to write it yourself, let AI help you. That is where ChatGPT and all those AI stuff, that is where they come in. They help you write it down and then you just customize and use it, right? So I'm going to give you this. It's worth $27, but you're going to get it for free. Now you're also going to be getting access to free 1 year. This is exclusive, and I'll tell you how to get access to this. I'm going to give you access to 1 year free domain name and hosting from one of the fastest hosting platforms in the world, right? So this is worth 57,000 naira or $36, but you'll be getting this for free. One of the reasons why I want to give you access to this hosting and domain is because most of you, when you start, you would want a portfolio, right? And you will have to build your portfolio in a domain and hosting. So instead of spending money again to buy this, I will give it to you, provide it for you, right? Most of you want to practice. This is also going to help you. Most of you have a business that you want to start building one funnel or the other. This is going to help you. Me saving you this kind of amount of money for 1 year is something you can't see this offer anywhere in the internet. Trust me, you can't. It's only available by me, only me, accessible by me. To be honest with you guys, to be honest, right? So I'm going to show you how to get access to this. This is for a limited amount of people. Limited. So if you want to partake, please pay attention, right? So everything I've said now combined, the value is over 2.147 million. Everything I've said now, over $1,000. Over $1,000. But you'll be getting all these things, everything I've said, every single thing I've said, you'll be getting access to it for 34,997, 34,000 naira. That is a steal. That is only my templates alone. Only my templates alone are paid for this. Only the templates you're getting. Only if you know the value. Only if you know the value. Just my bonus alone have covered every cost. But one thing I want to do is I don't want to, stretch people. I don't want to start putting this for 100K so that it will be stressing people to gain access to. I want to make it super affordable, but also I want you to feel invested, right? I want you to feel invested so that you can be serious to be able to learn and start making money, right? So I want it to be affordable to everybody, everybody, everybody. That's why I made it this affordable, right? That is it. So one thing you can just do is, if you're finally ready to transform your life, go ahead and make the payments of that 5,000 naira here to this account number you're seeing on your screen right now. This account number, in fact, take a screenshot of this account number, because this offer will last only for 72 hours. And if you want to gain access to my domain and hosting for 1 year, you must pay tonight. If not, it's gone. You won't get access to it. You won't get access to it. Only for people that are paying this night. So screenshot this thing right now. Screenshot it now, or send in your money right now. And then what you are gonna do immediately you make payments. I don't know if you screenshotted this. Just, if you're in my group, if you're in the group, just send a message to the admin on that group. That is me. Send the message, right? Send the message. Or you can message this number on your screen right now. You're gonna get a reply instantly. If I just see paid, you will get the reply instantly, right? Yeah, you can inbox me, but any question you want to ask, well, you can come to my inbox and ask question if you want to, or drop a question right here. I'll attend to it, right? I'll attend to it. Okay. So if you finish making your payment, send paid to this particular number, or just go to the admin on the group, that on our WhatsApp group now. Just go to the admin there, tap there, send me a DM with paid, and you're going to get this night. This is not passing this night. Now you are going to start learning right now. Nothing to wait for. So this is the account number again, right? Screenshot it, make the payment, send me a message right here. Simple. So this is my guarantee. I know some of you be like, okay, man, what if I have tried all these things and it did not work? Look at what I'm gonna do for you. Number one is that you're gonna gain access to all my programs, everything I mentioned to you right now, both the ones you download and the one you watch. You're gonna gain access to them. And if you join this program and complete every assignment and you don't land the clients within 60 days of finishing, what I'm going to do is I'm going to give you a preferential treatment of personally building you a professional funnel that you can use as a portfolio, which means I'm going to work for you. If after 60 days you finish everything that is in this program, did all the assignments, and you could not land your first client in 60 days, talk to me and I'm going to work for you. I'm going to personally build you a funnel that you can use that funnel as a portfolio, right? If you've seen me build funnel before, you know that building funnel for you is it's what's more than 175K, right? But I'll be doing it for free for you. I'll be doing it for free. That is how confident I am in what I can offer you, right? This is how confident I am in this skill. So I can make this guarantee because I know that this system will work for you. If it has worked for up to 100+ persons, it can work for you. We are not going to be an exception. That's why I'm putting myself on the line, right? I'm gonna work for you and I'm gonna give you something that you can use as a portfolio piece, and that is it, right? So if you're willing to just put in 1 hour per day to master a skill that can change your life, and if you want to join a new class of freelancers who are making $500 to $1,000 per month, working from anywhere in the world, then this is your moment, right? This is your time. You have two options right now. Two options. Either you close this webinar and you decide to continue scrolling on social media, wishing for good things to happen, postponing things. Most of you are good at postponing things. You know how you think your way into, you think like, most of you love thinking outside the box a lot. Like, you be thinking, okay, can this work? Will this happen? Will the other one happen? You can choose to do that, right? Just close this webinar and keep thinking, right? And maybe afterwards, when you come back, the program might have increased, and of course, you might not even have access to some of the bonuses that are exclusive for people that are paying within a 72-hour window. Or the second option is that you can start with my help personally, and you can save yourself from the future stress, right? You can save yourself from the future stress of knowing where your next feeding money will come from, right? You can either do that, right? You can either do that. You can either do that. Like I said, this is not for everybody. This is not for everybody. This is not for everybody. It's for only people that are willing, are interested, right? Willing and interested. This is for people that are willing and interested. Okay? So that is it. So 1 month from today, you could be exactly where you are. Exactly. Or 1 month from today, you could be on your way to making more money than you can even think possible. Because someone like me, I didn't think possible the kind of money I make most times. But I feel that it is based on the investment I've done in myself in mastering a particular skill. So the choice is yours. But remember, this offer is available, let me not just say today, in a 72-hour time frame. And if you want me to give you access to a domain name and hosting, then you must pay tonight. Else, that is gone, right? And please know that the spots are extremely limited. It's not for like I don't want crowd of people everywhere. It is extremely limited, right? Now, this is your last chance. Even as I take questions, someone said, question I asked earlier about 30 days hasn't been answered. Please, I'm confused on that part. What do you ask, please? 30 days. Okay, but if after 30 days we don't get a good job, would we register to for another? No, 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 no. You don't do that. Like I said, this is all encompassing. This is one, this is let me not just say this is one of the comprehensive funnel program you can see out there. Most of them will just teach you how to, build landing page. The automation aspect, you have to figure it out yourself. I understand what you're saying because everything I'm showing you right now, I didn't learn in a particular program. I had to learn here, pay this person, pay that person until I got the full knowledge. But with you, you are getting the full package. You're not paying anything, right? You're not paying anything for any. Meanwhile, you have access to as long as you want. You have access to the program. You have access to the community for as long as you want, right? So that is it. Now, this is your last chance. Just go ahead and screenshot this or make the payment. Make a payment of that 5,000 naira here. Make a payment of that 5,000 naira here to this account number, right? Once you make this payment, send me a DM. Send me a DM. Now, after payment, send paid to the admin, right? The admin on the WhatsApp group that you are in. Send paid to that number, or you can just message this number. Just message this number. It's as simple as that, right? It's as simple as that, right? Okay, so that is it. This is Emmanuel Okara, and I hope to see you inside that program. If you have any question, drop it. I'll be seeing your comments right now. If you have any question whatsoever, drop it, and I'll be answering you. I'll be seeing you. I'll be seeing your question, and I'll answer you right now. So if you have any question, if you have any, anything you want to ask me, just go ahead and do that, right? Let me keep these account details on the screen just in case, right? So that is it, guys. That is it, guys. That is every single thing you need to know about this, and it is left for you to take the relevant action, right? So it's left for you to take the relevant action. So if you have any question, please drop it. One of the reasons I had the FAQs, that is the frequently asked questions, is because I actually want you to like some of the questions that I've received over the years. That is what I compiled to frequently asked questions. So if I did not answer your questions during using that route, you can drop your question on the comment box. Right? You can drop your question on the comment box and I'll respond. If that is not the case, then this is the end of our training section, right? This is the end of our training section. Like I said, I want to see each and every one of you that are interested. I want to see you inside the funnel cohorts. I want to see you there so that we can continue what we started here. We can continue and you can learn, you can master this skill, and you can start making money. So this is your opportunity. I hope you grab it, and I wish to see each and every one of you. And if you have further questions, maybe something I did not cover and I'm off this stream right now, you can go ahead and maybe just slide in my DM and ask one or two things, right? But make sure that when you come, you're coming with a decision, right? You're coming with a decision. Okay, so thank you so much for joining this live stream. Seriously, I appreciate everybody that are active right now, right? And came around, joined from beginning till the end right now. So thank you so much for joining. And then like I said, I hope to see you in the funnel cohorts, right? So thank you so much, and we'll be going offline right now. So thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, guys. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for your time, right? So, and I'll see you soon. I'll see you soon, guys. All right.